How are you feeling, man? You got John Riggs here. Super excited. I finally have an Oculus Quest. I'm a huge fan of the PlayStation VR. I don't have a Vive. I don't have an Oculus Rift. I don't have an Oculus Go. I was tempted to get an Oculus Go when it first came out, but it only had 3 degrees of freedom. This one has 6 degrees of freedom. No wires, no computers. I've never had an Oculus or a Vive because I've never had a PC good enough to handle to handle VR to the capacity that it needs to be. So, but when it's all encumbered, all included, pretty high chunk of change, $500. I paid $500. This is not a sponsorship endorsement or anything. I actually paid money for this thing. I opted for the 128 gigs. It says in the box, VR headset, 2 touch controllers, AA batteries. Hey, batteries included. Finally, power adapter, eyeglass spacer, and charging cable. Good news for me because I do wear prescription glasses. Nothing on that side, nothing on that side, nothing underneath, outside of some stats. Oculus is from Facebook, something to keep in mind. And then here's a look at the back of the box here. It's super shiny because it still has the packaging on it. I suppose I could take that off now. Got my old school cutter here. And I usually just use my fingernails or something, but for something like this, I want to be extra careful. This thing is wrapped pretty good. I'm looking for just a ridge here. Come on. Now, some may just keep the plastic on it. The rest of it won't get dirty. I'm going to remove all of it, though. I'm going to remove all of it. Alright, great matte looking box there. Look at this. Vader Immortal. I'm very curious on that one. For 13 and up for ages, which means Lily and Jaren will not be playing it, but Laura can. Sports Scramble, Dance Central, curious about that one too. In Creed, I'm curious on Creed as well. I have Creed for the PlayStation VR, but probably even better on this, if you can imagine that. Because with the Quest, there's no wires or anything, and you're not confined to the space you're in. So you can actually set up a boundary and walk around, you know. All right. Box is coming off here. Here we go. It's pretty hefty top lid of the box. There we go. Has some spacing stuff to keep everything in place. Ooh. Here it is. These are your cords and cables. We'll look at that in a moment. This is why you got it. It's a little top heavy, as you'd imagine. Before you set it up, I'll do all the setup, and I'm gonna get some. I'm looking forward to doing some videos of this here in the near future. The Velcro adjustable strap. That's good to know. So I have a huge head, so I'm probably gonna have it like just barely hanging on, you know. Feels comfy. I like this material that it has on here. Curious to see what all these are here. Then they're, from what I understand, like your cameras. There's the charging. Charging is USB-C, looks like. Neat. I don't have a very keen sense of smell, but it has a very unique, I think it's just the packaging they used for something like this. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's not really chemical, but I don't know. Something or other. And then these are the controllers here. Look at these. A little different from your PlayStation Move controllers. You know what? I bet it's like this. It's probably more like, maybe? So probably have like triggers here, buttons here. Feel nice. There's buttons on the inside too. I don't know if you can see that. Not only is there buttons. Oh, hello. Yeah, maybe this is supposed to be like this. As you can tell, I've never held one of these before. That's got to be the right way, because you got the trigger here, thing here, so you're probably holding like this. And then there's little analogs on the inside of both. Oh yeah, L and R, hello. Literally said it right there. So you have your dual analogs here, your buttons there, the Y and X buttons, your Oculus button, and looks like a menu button over here. Interesting. Yeah, I'm okay with this. This is kind of cool. Looking forward to playing some boxing games or something, you know. All right, I don't remember how you actually had them in here. So I'll just, oh, and then your wrist straps, of course. You know, always important to have those wrist straps strapped into place here. So here's that. Here's this, and then we'll quickly go over the box here. Oh, man, they even packaged this really nicely. Now this right here is good news for me. Little spacer for your eyeglasses, so you're not going to be scratching up the lens here. Hey, I paid $500 for this. I want to make this thing last forever if I can, right? Charging cable for your USB-C, and it's USB-C to USB-C on this thing, so it's not like the, you know, the USB which goes into your computer. Goes from there. This is your charging cable. I'm seeing more and more do this instead of doing the straight on, to kind of do it from the angle, from the side. That's interesting. What do we got here? I'll place this over here for now. Oh, the batteries. Here, let me just dump them out, because I didn't know that there was supposed to be like that. Oh, and as well as your manual. So you got the batteries, got your manual, which I usually just keep in place, but I might thumb through the reference guide at least, just to see what's going on here. So yeah, it just tells you what's what and what's going on. Install the Oculus app. I can do that now in Apple or Google. Looks like I'll have to do that. You will need an Oculus app to set up your device. So it's one of those things where it's like, well, what if I don't have one of these? But we live in a time, come on, it's 2019. You probably have something that has access to Google Play or the App Store. If you have an Oculus, you probably have a smartphone, I guess, by now, right? Although I did have a Kyocera for a long time. So snaps that into place. There you go. Same thing in Japanese as well. Neat. Well, I'm looking forward to getting this thing set up. I'm just on my lunch break at work right now, so I just wanted to do a quick video here and show this to you if you're curious on yours, or maybe you have one and it's on the way or something like that. Looking forward to seeing more stuff, and I'm going to have to grab some games here right quick. I can dig it. This is this is mine. I paid money for this. Come on now. This is the Oculus Quest. Wire-free. I mean, not wire-free. Yeah, wire-free. Computer-free, which that was the selling point for me. And then would actually all go back without any issues. It does. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? All right. You know, actually, while it's out, I'm going to start charging it now, just so it's charged and everything. And then I'm going to download the app in advance. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and look out for more Oculus footage here in the near future. I wonder, I'm sure there's a way. Like, again, I've been trying not to see too much video because I want it to be all a new experience when I first play it. But I bet through this, maybe there's got to be a way you can capture footage and then transfer it over to YouTube. Because I'm looking forward to doing a lot more Oculus VR videos here in the near future. And I thank you for watching, and look out for more stuff coming soon. Thanks.